Hello there. Even at the age of 85 and after being convicted of tax fraud, Silvio Berlusconi does not have enough. The politician wants to return to parliament in September. You might have seen my other video on that topic. But there's something new happened, that's why it's coming again. A good month before the parliamentary election in Italy, the parties submitted their lists of candidates. In some regions, this leads to a meeting of old friends. In the economically strongest region of Lombardy, for example, ex-government leaders Matteo Renzi from the Centre Party Italia Viva and Silvio Berlusconi from the conservative Forza Italia are both running. They appear as a candidate for the Senate in Rome, but also in lists of other regions. For Berlusconi, it would be a return to the smaller chamber of parliament after the 85-year-old was kicked out in 2013 after being convicted of tax fraud. His partner Marta Fascina, who is 53 years his junior, is running in Lombardy, but for the larger chamber of deputies. After the resignation of the outgoing Prime Minister Mario Draghi, the people of Italy are called upon to elect a new parliament on September 25th. According to observers, the center-right alliance of the far-right Fratelli d'Italia, the Lega and Forza Italia, which is currently leading in the polls, is building on old political promises such as more pensions and tax cuts. If it stays that way, Fratelli post Giorgia Meloni could become Italy's first female prime minister after an agreement with her coalition partners. But many Italians are still undecided. The parties had until late Monday evening to submit their lists. The occupation traditionally leads to disputes. Claudio Durigon, for example, is running for the right-wing Lega. A year ago, he triggered heated debates with a suggestion that a park in the city of Latina be named after the brother of the fascist dictator Benito Mussolini. The Social Democrats criticized his candidacy. For Forza Italia, for example, the president of the Lazio football club, Claudio Lotito, is running for the Senate for the second time. In the 2018 elections, he failed to get the necessary number of votes. In autumn 2021, a court sentenced him to a 2-month ban as club president because his club had not properly submitted the results of positive corona tests a year earlier. The Social Democrats, the PD, were recently rumbling when politicians were criticized for anti-Israel statements from the past, and a video appeared showing a dubious argument between several PD politicians. 2 politicians subsequently withdrew their candidacy. The center-left alliance with the Social Democrats wants to continue the Draghi agenda. The alliance of Renzi's Italia Viva together with the Azione party even wants to bring the non-party Draghi back into office as head of government. And meanwhile, the Five-Star Movement has no alliance. Since around 2/3 of the seats in parliament are distributed by proportional representation, the lists of the party alliances are more important than those of the individual candidates. This also explains why Italy's very person-centric parties like to put their leaders at the top of these lists. We do the same here in Germany, by the way. And I'll see you in my next video. I'll be back.